Yeah, I know that I'm 2 months in late into be making this review, but I'm back to be reviewing episode 7 of the amazing digital circus. I also apologize for being late into be making this review. I've been busy with things like playing this game on my Nintendo Switch called Pokemon Legends CA, making Christmas and Valentine's Day gifts for my family and friends, and been busy with my Victoria Lyon Gret novel. Now with that out of the way, let's get on to the review of The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 7.
Is the adventure over already?
No, the adventure hasn't even started yet.
Oh, well, don't be a narc. Find your own hiding spot.
It's not that, it's just that we haven't even seen Kane at all today.
I wish Kane abstracted this episode.
Plus, Gangle was looking for you. Hi, Zooble.
Oh my god, these two are so cute together.
Hello, my little rubber baby buggy bumpers.
What the fuck?
You can handle yourselves until I get back.
Kane is like Buster Moon from the Sing movie 701. Anyway, Kane has no adventure ideas, which leaves the cast to have a beach day today. Although sadly, it won't last for the cast, which we'll get to later. The beach part of the episode was fun to watch. Gangle and Zooble moments, as usual, adorable and sweet. Kinger, Ragatha, and Pomni's daddy-daughters moments in the beach segment were also really cute. We also have the next scene I'm going to show you that I adore a lot. Thank you, Zooble, for making this happen.
Gangle, wait.
And thank you again, Zooble, for doing another Jack slander moment that you created.
What was that for?
For all of the times you've been an asshole to Ragatha, Zooble, Gangle, and Pomni, and for joking about suicide. That's why they did what they did to you, you dipshit.
You're supposed to be miserable about your ability to choose your own body or something?
Aren't you supposed to be in Everyone Hates in Jackstown by now?
Are you supposed to be causing trouble for everyone?
Zooble grilling Jax will always be iconic.
I've been starting to think that maybe the ability to change is fine, not needing to commit to one thing all the time.
As Jax leaves the lake, Pomni notices this, while also noticing that a wooden mannequin is motioning her to talk with it. We then cut to the next scene where Jackson is in his room looking at old photographs of him, Kaufmo, and Ribbit, and continues to lie in bed for a couple of minutes before getting into a scene where he almost abstracted. But he didn't, because Pomni, Ragatha, and Abel, the human from earlier, knocks on his door to tell him that he knows a way out of the circus, but they need to go to the Chinese room to discuss the plan to get out of the circus. Although Abel doesn't want Kinger to know about the plan, which caused Pomni and Ragatha to get suspicious towards him.
How much do you know about Kinger?
Huh? Oh, I probably know about as much as everybody else, but he's also helped me through some of my hardest times here. Is it weird to say I trust him the most out of everybody?
No, that's not weird at all. I had a similar experience, and I think he might know more about this place than he lets on.
Yeah, he has been here longer than anyone else.
So the plan was for Jax to take the key into Kane's office and distract him once he got the key. Then Abel, Ragatha, and Pomni will get administrator passes to the main console where the cast shuts down the game and everyone gets to go home. While Jax, Abel, Pomni, and Ragatha are doing their parts, Gangle thought that she and Zooble should tell Kinger about the plan to escape, so the two lovers went into Kinger's fort to tell him about the plan, which confused Kinger since he never heard of Abel before. I believe him since he's been here the longest and knows a bit more about this place than anyone else. Meanwhile, Pomni and Ragatha rightfully began to question whether Abel is trustworthy or not, since he's giving off twist villain vibes and clearly doesn't want Kinger to escape. But luckily, the girls were able to convince Abel to allow Kinger to have an administrator pass, as they should, because you, Mr. Abel, are suspicious as fuck. As for the Jackson and Kane part of the episode in the restaurant, Kane, as usual, wanting to make the adventures more appealing and to Pomni and Zubul, and talking about how he tried to make everyone happy is just bullshit. I mean, using your adventures to torture your guest, acting dismissive towards your guest and their feelings, killing off their besties for racist reasons, and acting like a baby over getting hit with valid criticisms is not making your guest happy. It's more like making them miserable. Rakusa wanting to make others happy makes sense, since action-wise, she really is trying to make everyone happy and help them out with what they were going through. And when she broke down and thinking that she failed Pomni, it actually made her a sympathetic character. Kane, on the other hand, when he treats his guests like shit and they treat him like shit back, he's like, why does nobody like my adventures? I did nothing wrong. Why does everyone hate my adventures? Like, my God, shut up! There are reasons why no one likes your adventures, you narcissistic prick! But back to the episode. After Jax finally gets the key, Pomni gives everyone their administrator passes, including Jax. Pomni, better than me? I'm leaving his ass behind at the circus. Abel then gets everyone to Kane's office, where we then take a few minutes around the place before Rakusa uses her administrator pass to open up the bookshelf where the cast goes into the main console where the control panel is.
Are we still gonna be friends when we're out there?
Why wouldn't we be?
It's just gonna be strange. I've only known you like this. Will it be the same when it's real?
It always was real. Everything we felt, everything we've done, everything we are. It'll never leave us. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for always being there when I needed it.
And when we get to the main console, the screen explains that the red button, it means that the game will restart and everyone will be trapped here, while the blue button allows everyone to leave. Not knowing if it's a trick or not, Pomni wondered if maybe everyone else should take a vote on it or not, which understandably pisses off Zubul. I honestly can see both sides. On one hand, Pomni could be right because it's Kane and he always pulls bullshit out of his ass. But on the other hand, Zubul along with everyone else wants to go home and the room looks pretty real. So yeah, I see both sides and both sides are understandable. While the two are arguing, Jax begins to have a panic attack as memories of his hometown began flashing back to him, and not being in the right state of mind caused him to unintentionally push the red button. I say unintentionally because at times when someone is having a panic attack and are not in the right state of mind, at times they do things that they never intend or plan to do. But then, oh Lord, we then get to this scene that pissed me off so damn much, where my hatred for Kane has been skyrocketed up to the fucking max, which further solidified how fucking irredeemable this motherfucker is.
Congratulations, my little cattywampus cucumbers! You picked the good ending, where you realize you'd rather stay with me than go back to that pesky old macroverse or whatever we decide to call it. I knew you'd make the right choice.
You mean this was all...
An adventure, yes, and one I've been cooking up for a good long while.
None of that was true.
You dirty liar! You scumbag! You made me... You got in my head! You just lie about everything, don't you?
I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting.
Scratch the first abstraction.
Hey, I didn't say anything like that! Come on, guys! You know I'm just here to have fun.
3 out of 10. Fuck this episode. And fuck Kane. Although, and fuck Jax too, because he's still my least favorite. But fuck Kane the most.